Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to go through a quick video here about some of the Last Epoch things. A lot of different things from a couple of different ARPGs. So, first thing to discuss would be prefixes and suffixes for crafting. So, I know we're kind of jumping in, neck deep into this, but so each different item has a total of 4 different affixes. Obviously, purple items are a little different. You obviously got the blue base, gray is normal, yellow is rare, orange is unique, and then you got purple, which is exalted, which means that one of the modifiers for the affixes is bumped up to tier 6, tier 7, which is the highest it can go. So one thing to be aware of when playing the game is it's very easy to see the different affixes, or at least how many affixes are on the items themselves. An example of this would be, let me see if I can go to a vendor and, perfect. So, this has 3, you can see the little lines next to melee, fire damage, melee lightning damage. There's a little sort of chevron looking to the left, and then for the increased minion spell damage, there's a chevron looking to the left. So visually, when it drops, you can see that it's got 2 prefix, 1 suffix. That's what these little dots mean for that. Same with the blue item. See, blue item, it only has 2 prefixes. And upon picking it up, you do see that there are only 2 prefixes. The main difference between a blue item and a yellow item is literally just the amount of affixes added to it. So, I added an affix, it became a rare item, and there you go. That's essentially how the crafting, how visually representative it is, right? You can see 4, 4, 4, 3, but you can also always add 1 if you want to, right? A lot of different choices here. So, another thing to discuss would be that each skill that you choose, so unlocked with the character level, obviously as you're leveling your character, you're going to get access to more of these. You unlock these ones by spending points in the passive tree, which is the Sentinel passive tree. So this is the Sentinel passive tree, as you can see up top here, passive Sentinel. So when you choose a mastery, you get access to all of the skills in that mastery, and you also get access to the first 2 of the masteries you did not choose, right? So that leaves a lot of different variations for what you can do. And it's really convenient to sort of, so you hit this respec button, you can either remove all the skill points, like 1 by 1, or you can just despecialize the entire skill, which means you start from scratch. But the nice thing is, up here at the left, where it says minimum specialized level 8, means that when you respec it, you're guaranteed to get 7 skill ups. So I've got 18. Obviously, I lose 11 if I were to despecialize the skill, but the fact that I can despecialize it and invest into a different route really adds a lot of complexity to the game. Also, when it comes to like scaling, right? Scaling for finding out what your damage does, right? So you see the scaling tags underneath the damage. It's essentially what you essentially have to build around, right? It tells you how to increase your damage with those abilities. So, for example, this ability Vengeance costs 0 mana. It's basically like a basic attack from Diablo 4. So it scales with strength. So you just stack strength and you get more damage. Same with Erasing Strike. You know, you stack strength, you stack vitality. It gains damage and spell void damage, right? So these are the sorts of things that you look out for, right? When you're playing. So you can increase your damage based upon, you know, what gear you have, right? I might not have a bunch of stuff at the current moment that had strength, but yeah, I don't have too many things that add strength. I should be having a lot of stuff that adds strength. That would increase my damage quite a bit. Another couple things to talk about is stash space. So stash space is very readily available to people that want to have as much stash space as possible. You first create these like upper sort of folders up here, and then after you do that, you create these sort of subfolders, right? And you just hit the plus button, and you purchase a new tab for in-game gold. So it's very easy in that sense that you don't need to worry about, you know, having a limited number of stash tabs or having to purchase in-game currency for stash tabs. So it's nice in that aspect. Another thing that is also very convenient are idols. So idols are a way to increase the power of your character simply by adding these idols to your character. Now, idols are passive items that you keep in your idol slots, and they are created so that you can build a little bit better for your character. So what I mean about this is there's going to be like a damage modifier and then a defensive modifier. Sometimes there's 2 offensive, sometimes it's 2 defensive, but the majority it's just going to be 1 prefix, 1 suffix, and it's going to be chance to shock, chance to ignite, increased damage over time. See all these sort of you're catching, you know, what everything is, right? Dodge rating, void damage, bleed chance, physical resistance, right? Ward when hit, cold resistance, right? Shred armor on bow hit. Like, these are all the little things. It doesn't add too much in the grand scheme, but what it does add is, you know, a little bit of an extra way to kind of get that extra damage that you need for your character. And another like really cool item is, so you'll be playing around. Let's see if I can just hop in one really quick here. So you'll be playing and you notice that there's all these extra gaps. Playing the Tetris challenge is what a lot of people call it. When it comes to, you know, having to kind of figure that sort of thing out. Oh man, didn't work. Anyways, what I was going to say is you have this sort items button. Pull it up there. Sorry for the loading echo here. So sort items, you hit the sort items and it sorts everything. It's extremely nice. Let me just show you here really quickly. So, very complete in that sense that you can just sort of shift around your inventory to sort of fill what you want. So it's very convenient in that sense. Let's wait for this to start up here and I'll show you what I mean. I'm probably going to do Void Knight for the start. I really like it. Okay, so the sort items, right? So all these things are all over the place. You got all this extra space. You don't know what to do. Hit sort items, and it aligns everything to make it easy, so you have all this extra space. I know a lot of games don't have that sort of feature, but it's very convenient, very easy to sort of do that sort of thing. So, yeah, that's basically just some of the tips, tricks, and things like that I enjoyed about the game, playing it. Looking forward to the 1.0 release. I'm sure a lot of you are. Let me know what class you're going to play or what you think is going to be the best. I've tried... Let me show you what I've tried here. Tried the Void Knight, the Forge Guardian, which is like a minion build, the Hammer Throw, which is also pretty fun as well, and then I'm trying to make a Paladin, but I didn't really get to that so far. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys are planning on playing 1.0 and what classes you're gonna start off with. Catch you guys later.